Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and I'd like to welcome you to my new walkthrough of Journey, quite possibly one of the coolest games I have played in a really long time, and I say that after only playing through roughly 3/4 of this with great confidence. I can already say that this is going to be probably one of my favorite games of all time, maybe even in front of Flower. That was That Game Company's previous effort / success, and as you guys recall, I was quite fond of that game, so we're going to get started with Journey, and I'll leave it at that. And here we are, you guys, again with the familiar controller icon. For those of you who've played Flower, you'll know that unlike that game, you don't actually control your character with a controller. You actually control it with the analog stick, which is pretty easy. And then if you go ahead and press the O button, you can go ahead and make little chiming noises. And this is going to be really important for later. If you hold it, you can do a really long one that kind of expands, and you kind of control all around and stuff. And this game is just beautiful. Even though we're in a desert, it's just, they managed to put so much beauty and like amazingness in this, and it's just, the art style in this game is just beyond words. It's amazing. It's both new, reminiscent, and it's just like it's awesome. But we're gonna get on top of here, and well, once we reach the top, oh yes, so beautiful, you guys. So without any real clear explanation as to what we're doing, how we got here, or why we're here, it kind of begs the question who we are and what needs to be done in order to complete our journey to where we know we need to go for certain, and that would happen to be that giant monolith off in the distance. What lies there, what awaits us, why we're here, and all that kind of stuff. So after walking through what I believe to be is this graveyard, you'll notice this house over here, and it's had its roof collapse on it apparently. So I guess something good must be on top of it. Here you can kind of just like jump up on little small ledges just by walking into them, and here we'll get into an extremely important mechanic that will help us throughout the course of this game. So as you can tell, we got a scarf now, and every time you see these fragments of clothing laying about, basically what they can help you do is they can help you fly to places, or glide rather, and they're really kind of useful. Now, I usually press the O button to kind of gather them up because that's what it's used for. You can only glide so far depending on the length of your scarf and how much clothing is there. So every time you see these clothings, you're going to want to make sure they're all glowing before you leave so you can get the most amount of distance onto them, and that makes traveling throughout this game so efficient, and it's really kind of satisfying flying through the air like that regardless of how short it is. Even if you're going for a really short amount of time like we are in the beginning, later on it gets really kind of intense, and I love it. It's just, it feels like Flower all over again, but like so like refreshing. So you can go and fly, you can get altitude and stuff like that. So we have to go over to the left, but first I want to head over here because there are a couple of collectibles as there were in Flower, and I don't know if I've gotten all of them up to this point, so I might miss one or two, but for the most part I've been collecting a lot of them. Here we're going to see these hieroglyphs over here that we're going to want to look at. So over the course of your voyage, you're going to want to keep in mind that they're going to be roughly, I think, 10 of those ancient hieroglyphs that you're going to want to find, that being the first. And they're not in particularly difficult areas to find. You're just going to have to kind of look in other places that isn't exactly where you have to go. And there are a couple places like that in this, but it's kind of like Flower, how it's in a confined area and you can just do whatever you want until you want to continue. So also, we can slide down these desert dunes to great effect, and this will also be integral to our navigation of the desert. Here we've got more clothing or cloth. Over there off to the right, you'll notice that there's a white glowing thing. That will actually increase the length of our scarf when we collect it, and that was the first thing that we collected back when we first got our scarf. So I'm not 100% sure about this either, but I think that collecting those scraps of clothing will add just a little bit of length, but don't take my word for it. Now these big ones right here, these are awesome. When you see these, prepare for greatness. And with that, they broke into 100 little pieces, and when you gather them all together like that, you can fly for as long as the game will permit you to. And I don't know about you guys, it's just such a satisfying feeling. I mean, right now it seems pretty cool, but it gets way better later. So you've got another one of these, I guess, hieroglyphs or whatever. It added a little bit of length to our scarf, which means that now we can fly a little bit longer as long as we have the necessary amount of clothing to go that far. So there's that to take into consideration. I don't know about you guys, but I just love this flying aspect, and I think I already mentioned this, but if I wanted a superpower, I would choose flying, which is just that sense of freedom, and it's just, look at it. Oh man, who wouldn't want to do that? So we're gonna go on here and collect these couple of clothing here, and I think there might be a trophy to collect all the scraps of clothing, or at least similar to that effect, because it's a little difficult because they're kind of a lot everywhere. If you made them glow, like all of them like that, then you'll know that you're good right there. So alright, so now over here, oh yeah, unfortunately there's going to be this clothing that is stuck in this grate under the sand that we can't get to for whatever reason. I don't know how to get to it, but they're going to have to stay there, unfortunately. They cannot continue on this sojourn of amazing proportions with us, unfortunately. So we're going to continue on back over to the top. Now that we have all the length that we can get in this area, we're going to go ahead and collect all of these, and we're going to fly into that huge door over there. And just look at it, you guys. Just, oh man, I love flying. You just hold the X button and that's it. It's just amazing. Fall gently. Now we're going to want to press B, send our chime magical powers of greatness out, and with this we're going to do a little bit of meditating. And with that, the huge grate opens. Now we can continue onwards to the next portion of this area. And this is where the game actually starts becoming kind of like a game again, kind of similar to Flower, how we had to collect the different kind of blossoms in order to kind of like power the windmill and things like that. Oh, great stuff. We're lighting up the grass. Oh, that was so awesome. But here we are at a saving screen, the first one, and so that's kind of erratic saving, but so this area seems a little bit intimidating, but don't worry, it's actually a lot smaller than it looks. If you try going beyond the outskirts, just like in Flower, the wind will blow you back, so Yeah, it seems pretty vast, but it's actually pretty small once you consider the fact that we're going to be flying through here like it's nothing, because there is a ton of clothing here to be found, and I think three scarf upgrades. So first off, we're going to try and collect all those, and then we're going to collect this big one. Now these big ones are actually required to continue onwards. It's telling us to hold. We already know that to make it hold, because once you get these large ones, well, something interesting happens. Not only do they break up into 1,000 pieces, but we can still move through the cutscenes also, which is kind of funny. We're over here now. These carpets kind of form to make a bridge for us, and we're actually going to need to get those across all those pillars over there, because we currently can't go across over there, and there's going to be several of those large ones, as you can tell. So we're going to have to make our way over there, hopefully by flying as much as we can. Soon we'll be able to just go across this entire area completely airborne. We don't even touch the ground. We just keep on collecting clothing, and then we'll just keep on flying, and it's just so awesome. But right now we're still kind of stuck in our little baby toddler step stages over here. We've got another one of these over here that we can go ahead and grab, and all right, there we go. Very nice. So this is the second one. I think there are 4 total that we're going to want to grab. So with that, yes, there it is. All right, yes, go fly. Oh yes. All right, awesome. So there it goes. So there's the second one getting set up, and wait a second. Oh my god, is that, oh my god, that's somebody else! Oh man, if you guys didn't know this about this game, there actually is a completely anonymous, like, kind of way that it sets up that one person, they're stripped of their PSN ID, there's no way to talk to them or communicate with them. The only way we can really talk to them is by using our little chimes, and that's so awesome. I've never played with anyone before like that, and oh man. Oh, where are they? I want to kind of see them and see what they're doing. Oh, that is so awesome, and I kind of don't want them to be here because I don't know if they'll be able to solve all these without me, but these small ones are just going to be for normal clothing, so you don't really have to worry about those in particular. But, oh, there he is! Oh, man, we got our own little buddy. That is so cool. Oh, you guys, that is awesome. That is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie, but no offense, friend, I'm probably just gonna ignore you for the most part. I don't know if this is like an experienced player, and I guess you can see where they are on the screen. Yes, speak to me. We're gonna tune our little songs. Chirp, 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 chirp. The second hieroglyph thing is behind that waterfall of sand, but we'll go there in a second because this guy... Oh, wait, what's he doing? Okay, I don't know. I'm a little nervous. There is a couple of trophies, rather, you can get with anonymous players. And the thing that's kind of weird about that is the fact that you can't communicate with them, which means that you can't, like, negotiate what you have to do. There's one you just have to stand next to each other for 20 seconds without moving, and I don't know if that'll be an easy task, but I doubt I'll get in. I'm not really going to be trying to do it. So behind the, I guess, sand waterfall, here we got, oh, he's already got it. There's the second ancient hieroglyph that we can go ahead and collect, and oh, there you go, little buddy. It's very nice of you. Oh, that's like bizarre. I have no idea who this person is, and I don't think there's even a way you'll be able to tell. I'll never know who this person is. So, hey, if you're watching this, thanks for playing with me. No offense, I didn't really want to play with you, but I guess we'll take it. So, head over here, and I think, did we collect this one over here? I can't tell. Those rocks over there where that ridge is, we won't be able to go past. It'll just blow us away back this way. So, yeah, I think this is where we got that second carpet. So, yeah, I think we need to get 2 more now, which means we have to head over here. And I don't know if my partner can get them. I'm not sure how it goes for the other person and how progressing through the level affects them if they see everything exactly the same as I do. That was really seamless. I didn't even know that I had it on. I thought it started off, but I guess it doesn't. So over here we can collect a couple more things. There he is, just running a boot, just running around. Oh, that's funny. That's kind of cool. So here, I think this is the second one right over here, or no, third one rather, right over here. And we didn't quite get that one all the way. So come on, you're almost there. You're almost there. There you go. All right, awesome. All right, so cool. Now that's all said and done. Looks like our partner's just off and doing whatever he feels like. We got the third carpet. Woohoo! I love, like, just flying randomly in the cutscenes. Up there he is off in the back. Oh man, this game has just a charm that is just unreplaceable by anything. So I'm gonna head over here. Oh, and No, that was the last one. Or wait, maybe he did grab one of the other ones, because that was only the third one, wasn't it? I don't remember. Or maybe I was just too distracted by the joining of an anonymous person that I completely just ignored it. But there he is. Now there's a couple of other things that we need to grab, and the first of which is over here, which is another scarf upgrade. So here we've got another kind of broken, I guess, piece of clothing that we can go get and hopefully save these little dudes right over here. See, this is like the flower petals in Flower, and it's just, I don't know. It might be because I love that game so much, and the soundtrack, which I still need to buy, which I was actually going to get, but then I found out this game is actually 15 bucks, which is actually kind of steep considering the fact that it is a fairly short game, but it is so worth it. It is an experience that $15 definitely is worth. So now that we've got that length over there, we can actually grab this last one over here that is off there, but we still forgot about this one. I think this is the last clothing that we can get for this area. I kind of wish it would let us know, like it kind of did in Flower. I think it did in Flower. I forgot. It's been kind of a while. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done that game, but so there's the last one. Now our length has increased quite a bit. God, I love it. And, so there, I think we've got all of. Oh wait, there's one more right over here next to here that nobody really cared about. See, look at us, you guys. We're like airborne now. We're like flying around without touching the ground. Yeah, my feet won't touch the ground. And now with that being said, up, 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 up. No clothing gets left behind. No clothing gets left behind. Oh yes, we're not the Salvation Army, but we'll still take it. So over here, we're gonna go ahead. I don't know where my buddy is. I hope he didn't leave. Well, actually, I don't really mind if he leaves. Oh, wait, I still see that white ting on the side, so maybe he's still here. Maybe he just can't continue without me. I'm not 100% sure yet. Because on the other account that I was beating this for the first time with, I actually don't have a PSN account set up for that. It's that Japanese account that I was telling you guys about in Amy that I made, that I could go ahead and look at all the Hong Kong PSN network store and stuff like that. So when you're touching the carpet or the rug, you'll be able to fly regardless of, you know, where you're at. It'll completely charge up your scarf so you can just keep flying. And there he is, just flying around. Oh man. So now over here we have to go ahead and activate all these. I'm guessing we probably have to do it all at the same time. So I guess we might as well try that. And with this, oh, there it is. Looks like we did it. We both have to do it to continue. So wait, we shared the same spotlight, I guess. So let's go do that. Oh, you guys, that is awesome, you guys. Oh. But there's only one of us here. What gives, game? That was fairly impressive, and it looks like, I guess, the sand waterfall decides to grant us passage for meditating in such ways. So it looks like he's still here, so yes, speak to me. See, I kind of wish he would just meditate with me, just for 20 seconds, come on. Nope, guess he just wants to continue on with the game. He doesn't care about trophies. Honestly, I don't either, but still, it'd be kind of nice to get that one out of the way, because I'm kind of a completionist, so there we are, you guys. The second save spot, and with that, oh man, this part is so awesome. So it seems as if we're making actually quite a bit of progress on our sojourn towards the giant monolith within the distance. The mysterious monolith, that's what we'll call it, but unfortunately I think this is where we're going to come to an end for this first part, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry, buddy, identical buddy, I can't come with you. I'd really love to, but I got to end this episode right here. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz. I hope you enjoyed Journey. Hope to see you guys next time. Talk to you guys later.